Happy birthday to me. I sing.
Just because it's her birthday, clap.
No.
Because it's her birthday, she shouldn't be allowed to do this to us.
This is the first time that someone will be wishing themselves a happy birthday.
I actually sang this song yesterday, and some people were in tears. They cried.
Because it was just so horrible.
But why did the camera go on you first, though? Are you like...
Because she was, it was her birthday, so
girl.
privileges.
Yeah.
Even her birthday was yesterday. We still need to celebrate her, because if not, City will kill us.
she has already killed me.
So people say, where are my speeches?
What now?
You know, speeches for kill.
Unfortunately, we have nothing to
if we had a show on Sunday, then of course.
But okay,
today,
I figured you're off, so...
It's fine. My birthday is gone. I celebrated well.
What did you do?
That's why you didn't pick up your phone yesterday. You didn't read my messages. I sent you a voice note. I sang with all my heart.
Very bad.
Gave you a touching epistle.
Oh, cute.
I came to her, I was like, Titi, happy birthday. She was like, I'm not going to you that you forgot me. I'm
When
like,
Kel said, go and read, go and listen to
But you
my...
still haven't even
voice
checked
note.
it.
I'll check it.
So why were you working for me,
All right,
though?
cool.
I'm confused. And then
All
I
right,
called
you're
you
welcome
to...
to the vlog on Cool TV. And yesterday was Titi's birthday, so of course we need to celebrate her. She's our little firecracker.
Tonya Imaku's
Oh, gosh.
Please,
one and
Is
only
it a new
fan.
month?
Can you
Okay.
You're a new age. Should I keep on going on?
I've not checked Twitter yet. I'll check.
So please, if you're on Twitter right now, wish Titi Amakulo a happy birthday. Yesterday was her birthday, particularly G United. She would love to hear from you.
Even if you're in Zamfara, Yola, Sokoto, I'm willing.
All right, so this is, it's a new month. We're in the month of March. Okay. All right. So this is how we did on the show. We have 3 hot entertainment stories for you. We have our real piece. Hopefully we'll get to that today. Because most times we just forget ourselves on here on the show. Because we have so much fun, don't we?
Yes, we did.
I love the way your hair is packed, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Shout out to Baby.
Oh.
And yeah, we have two new
I love your
styles.
hair.
Bonquisha.
I knew she was going to call
Hi,
me that.
Bonquisha.
Whatever.
Please, can you zoom in into Gloria? Because her face is so beautiful today. Her hair and her makeup.
And you put today. I like how you put today. Why is everyone putting today?
No, because you're exceptionally beautiful
Today.
I like the clinician said the shorts is the dress.
Huh? Titi, why do you have to point out things that nobody has a clue about?
sorry.
Okay, so my dress is short. It's just what it is.
Let's see Gloria. Please.
I don't like people that are
let's see
carnally
her.
minded. You don't have to be carnally minded in this era.
But heavily minded.
Yes.
What are we currently minded
Like,
about?
I'm confused.
Just yield to the fruits of the spirit.
It's birthday blues. She's
All right. So, yes, hot entertainment stories, real piece,
Back to where you
and
were.
some other fun things in between. But if you want to be a part of the show, head on down to Twitter. Our Twitter handle is @CoolTV, the blog. Drop your comments as we go along. You can also, drop your comments on the stories that we talk about, and we could read your tweets live here on the show. All right, so we're going to kick off with some fashion blunders, some fashion no-nos, some fashion with Gloria. Take it away.
Fire, y'all. It's some crazy fashion.
Bonquisha, take it away.
Anyway, y'all know what time it is. Every Monday, we like to check out some ridiculous fashion choices so you wouldn't have to go through all that trouble. Ladies, you know what time it is. It's time for...
Whoops, there it is. I really thought you were going to forget.
Yeah, no, that one I don't forget.
Every time I'll go.
Remix. But anyway, let's check out this very first photo by a singer-songwriter, FKA Twigs. She's a British singer-songwriter.
First of all, the name, FKA.
Twigs. And at the Brit Awards, she decided to surprise us all. But I want you to be the judge. Do you think this fashion choice is all right, or is it a never? Check it out.
It's all right. Someone like Ara, the drummer, can wear something like this in Nigeria.
What?
You know Ara, the drummer.
But she's not Ara. But she's not Ara, the drummer. This is FKA Twigs.
No, but it doesn't even.
What does she do?
Good, because Ara is
Yeah, what
very-
does she do?
She's a singer-songwriter.
Where?
Get with the program.
The United
Somewhere
Kingdom.
in the UK.
The British United Kingdom.
Why did you say no? Wow.
Because really though.
What else do you think she does? I mean, with that outfit?
She's just
Stripping on the
Babalawo
side.
assistant.
You know what Titi? She does some stripping on the side. That's what Titi said.
What did
What
you
did
say?
you say?
What did you say?
She said something. She's not calling my name.
No, but you agreed now. It was
no
like she
problem.
looks like she does something else. I said like what, stripping on the side. This was like yes.
Stripper.
He wants to
All right.
Marcus boots to come and say, I talk anyhow now. Okay, let's move on.
I need to just let you know that Toyin hosted the event to the president over the weekend, so she's that important.
Ayo, were you
Sheep
there?
can host an
I saw
event too in Nigeria. I'm telling you, sheeps. I've held events. Was even the ones
Okay,
that nod.
so let's keep on going.
All right. So everyone insisted that I bring this Lady Gaga photo from the Oscars for us to dissect. I'd initially taken it up, but everyone said, no, we have to talk about Lady Gaga and her very ridiculous hand gloves. So check it out. What do you think of this fashion show?
What is wrong with this
Looks like,
creature? What's
you know 101 Dalmatians, Cruella de Vil.
Yes.
It looks like Cruella de Vil.
It looks like something you'd use to plumb.
Yeah.
Or like, yes, or all those mad scientists, you know, when they have gloves on, that's
Did you
what it
see the
looks like.
memes on Twitter and Instagram where they said, oh, she needed to wash, someone needs to wash their toilets, you know, please call Lady Gaga. And all that.
What I don't understand is the room. Like, what's that extra space for?
Oh, maybe that's where she keeps her sweets and
Yeah,
mint.
and then our able producer said she looks like the power holding company. Why?
She can be a brand ambassador for them. Lady Gaga.
And nobody's talking about the dress, though.
Let me see.
It's just
The dress is actually not that bad,
it's not
but
bad.
the gloves have taken away
I
from
think she was
the
trying
dress.
to look old school, classy.
No, there's nothing old
But
school
still
or
weird.
classy about
There's
it.
nothing
It's too
classy
much
about that.
Okay, she
fabric.
looks like Cinderella's stepmother though in that dress and the red clothes.
It's too much fabric.
She doesn't
too
look
much-
like a horse, though. I just saw that. Not really, although her nose is
I
kind
think
of
she just
aligned
got
like
back from
a
her
horse.
side hustle as an electrician. I forgot to take off her work gloves.
So yeah, that's a note to the gloves. All right, we're gonna bring it back home, and this time it's about our men.
Don't tell me it's Jim Ike, because I won't take it.
Well, these men decided to post photos on Instagram, and we're gonna be dissecting them one by one. We're gonna be looking at this first one. Have you ever seen a man with distressed jeans on?
Yeah,
no.
Nedu has distressed jeans on.
Of course, it's
Well,
Jim Ike. Of
you
course,
see,
it had to be Jim
He's
Ike.
a trendsetter. I keep saying it. You see, different people will follow
Please, who
this
is that
guy's
his role
footsteps.
model we identified from America last week? Who was
Pharrell? It was not Pharrell.
No, it wasn't
Oh,
Pharrell.
Miguel.
Was it
Miguel, it was
Yeah,
Miguel.
No, he is
Yeah.
Miguel's role model.
Is it?
Yes.
So is that a yes or no to the distressed jeans?
Yes.
You like the yes?
No.
The jeans?
Yes.
Distressed jeans for me on both male
Okay,
and
but what's
female.
going on with those shoes, though? Did the shoes have, like, wings?
He's
Is
a
he trying to
trendsetter.
fly
I
with
mean,
the
this guy's
shoes?
coming from Obodo Ibo.
What's around
I'm
his
trying
neck?
to dress. No, it's freezing in the plane. He needs this kind of
This
shoes.
is like juvie behavior. Look at him, denim on denim, and then...
And is that a
it has-
blanket?
Ooh, it's like a shin guard.
But you guys, it's
You know?
actually really cold.
It's not. Oh, is it cold?
No, it's
No, I
ridiculous.
mean, like when you're flying back to Nigeria, it's cold, so they have to dress like
So
this.
that's why
You could have put that in your...
Do you know if you put a wig on him, he looks like a woman? Particularly when he's walking.
So this next photo, this singer, very legendary guy, well, in his own right, decided to put a picture on Instagram, and people had jokes for days. So I want you all to be the judges, because I think people are very unfair out there. What do you think about this fashion choice right here?
Is this not Casey?
Casey's-
You know,
Casey
we don't
doesn't
even need
look
to abuse the
weird.
guy.
I don't know. He just looks weird.
Do you know there's some people
it
that
his
should have...
stance?
There's some people that should have like
Because
a permanent...
the people that actually
place.
walk this whole suit and tie and
but that's
sneakers, but I don't know. I
By
think it's with the
rights,
standing.
No,
by
but Igwe
rights.
also was
Casey
sporting a
should
look
be
like this.
in Alaba by rights. It's just that he just happened to. I don't know if it's a song that
He won
bring
the-
in
he won that
money.
competition.
Yeah.
Him and Casey and-
The thing is, no matter how much you give him, there's just some. He cannot
I
align to
agree
a
with
prestigious
you. I
lifestyle.
agree
He
with
just
you.
has to- I'm just saying.
I actually do.
See,
That's
I thought
like-
this
there's
your
some-
old age would have made you calmer.
There's some people that we should actually just reserve a space for them on Whoops, there it is. Like they
Yeah.
will always feature.
Yeah.
Casey and Jamaica are one of those people. Are two
No,
of
just
those
Casey.
people.
You know,
Jamaica's okay.
there were some pictures flying around. Somebody wrote, this is what happens when you have a job interview, but realize you have to go to the gym first. Funny. But anyway, that concludes this week's Whoops, There It Is. If you have any fashion blunder you'd like to share. Oh, Aya's not looking at me. Cool. All you have to do is
I'm
send us...
looking at the window that was open.
What? Send us an email, blog@cooltv.cool. You could also check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/CoolTV Nigeria. Or you could hit us up on Twitter @CoolTVTheBlog with the hashtag.
Love to blog.
Very good job, ladies.
You guys forgot our love.
Oh, love to blog.
Back to you, Kel.
You made me miss that.
Oh, yeah, do it.
Because you distracted me.
Okay, so
Sorry.
this is still the blog on Cool
Titi
TV.
was trying to steal my
We're trying not to let Ayo do this.
Okay, back to you, Kel.
No,
Just sounded like 1 week breeze. Back to you, okay?
I actually thought I was going to escape it. Yeah, I quickly wanted to just... All right, so this is the blog on Cool TV. And, of course, we have our first story ready.
We're ready. Oh, sorry.
I'm ready.
You have to be ready for the judgment day.
What's judgment
Are you
day?
ready, my sister? Are you ready, my
Wait,
brother?
sorry, did you go to camp over the weekend for your birthday? Or you went for a revival? Which one?
With this your pink skirt.
Jesus. Okay. Our first story, of course, is from the homeland, and it is this. Etc., etc., etc.
Sorry, Kel, before you go on, this guy, I listened to him on radio just a few days ago, and I realized, you know what? I can't believe I actually ever respected him as a columnist. You should hear him speak. He just kept going, so you know, that's how you go. Like when you put some things, that's how it goes. You know, like when an illiterate is given an opportunity to take a stand and he can't speak. It was shocking. Please, I hope you don't diss anybody here because I'll finish your section.
All right, so columnist, etc.
Plural.
Unfortunately, you know, Titi has done it again.
Okay,
He's
sorry.
called out not just one again, but, you know, numerous Nigerian entertainers yet again in his article over the weekend. Titi, be ready for this. So he opened his epistle with a verse from the Bible. All right? The verse was, "And all liars shall go to hell." And then he proceeded to name celebs that have been rumored to exaggerate their possessions. Number one celeb he came for the band. He said the band is rumored to be broke.
I'm the band.
He also came for Inyanya. He said Inyanya was kicked out of his house in his dreams.
What was that?
I don't know what that means.
House of his dreams.
Of his dreams. Okay, of his dreams. That's a typo. Okay, he also came for Wizkid. He said Wizkid's car was not paid for. Let that sink in. Okay. And he also came for Double Wala for anybody. He came for Orishefemi. He said that Orishefemi's reported 200 million naira mansion was only bought in his dreams and not in real life.
But really, how would this one buy 209 million?
Anyways, he did not stop there. He also called out actress Genevieve Naji.
Uh-oh, Nigeria's sweetheart.
He said her alleged $4 million house in Ghana will go down as the grandmother of all lies told.
Where do we get these figures?
He
$4 million.
Like what? He said, Jenny baby, you should have asked yourself if there's any house worth $4 million in the whole of Ghana, except you bought the Ghana National Theatre, which, by the way, may not even be worth $4 million.
But really, come on, $4 million.
He even poked fun at all of those people that are falling for the lies by saying, my brothers and sisters, in habit of believing everything you hear, I wish you all knew how your favorite celebrities laugh in their closet, seeing you swallow the lies like fufu and draw soup. Just
and Gloria loves fufu and draw soup.
I do.
Is a celebrity doesn't mean they are smart. They may have a talent or skill, but many of them are not smart, especially when it involves their finances.
Etc.
Now the question is this. Do you agree that Nigerian celebrities mismanage money?
Before we go into Nigerian celebrities,
Let's
just
face it, etc. first of all.
did not...
Because this guy...
Did he manage his career well? I mean, his musical career went down the drain. What did he even
I was
sing?
actually a
Probably
big
so
fan of
bitter.
etc. I know he had the song, Michelle. Like, he had some nice soulful songs.
Who knows
but
it
then
aside from you and maybe termites in the grave?
What? Oh my God.
To be fair, I'd never heard about him. I think he's more famous for his dissing of celebrities than for his music. So if there's anything, at least give him credit. He could be our own Perez Hilton in Nigeria. So someone has to make money or make a
But is he
name
making
for
money
himself.
from this thing that
He
he's doing?
is. We're talking about him today.
No, but he's
no,
not
doesn't
making
mean
money.
he's making money. You know, fame and fortune are two different things.
Yeah.
Someone might be famous, but it might not be rich.
People start paying him very soon, maybe to not talk about them or you have your own blog. They will start paying. Or Jonathan might invite him.
Because if he has a blog,
for
people are going to be there.
But I don't think he has a
But
blog.
people don't
Well,
pay
he
him. In
could.
fact, if anything, everyone keeps saying, as in, for heaven's sake, etc., that could not even maintain one album.
He's going to be relevant in the near future.
But he's relevant though.
He is.
But my thing about him, though, is that sometimes he sounds extra personal with the things, the way he says it. You know, there's the way you can, you know, put forth these things, and then people will be like, even if you're saying nonsense, you know, it'll be like, okay, maybe he's making sense, but it actually just feels kind of very, very personal. Well, maybe that's why, you know, it's a column thing.
Maybe they did him strong thing when he was pushing.
Yeah, like Titi, if you tried making an album and it didn't work, you know, some people handle
Do I blame
bad
you?
things in a very bad way. So
All right, so let's leave etc. though and get back to the question. Do we agree that Nigerian celebs mismanage money?
Yes,
Yeah,
actually.
definitely. They even mismanage money they didn't earn.
Yes.
Like you haven't even made the money you're flossing. No disrespect. See, did you all see the photos of that Techno, the new kid?
For
Triple MG. He had like 2 black cars, like very clean cars. I mean, the whole
What's the
setup was.
points?
Do you understand? I'm like, boy,
No, wait.
how many hits?
Are they his cars?
According to the reports, and he was actually he put them on Instagram actually. I said, yeah, God has blessed me. Yeah, this is something to that effect.
And I think they begin to travel way too much to prove a point. I don't think when you're starting, you need
Is
to
he only
travel the
traveling?
whole... because when you travel, it costs money.
They
You're going
buy
to pay for your tickets and
200
everything.
million naira houses like Orishefemi
No,
after
no,
one hit song.
It's a lie. It's a please. Oshefemi does not have 200 million naira. Please,
And let's talk about Genevieve's
on.
mansion. Over the weekend, I was seeing Kylie Jenner. She's bought a mansion in California for like 3 mil.
2.7.
Even less. So I'm like, how do you... So I now started looking at, I'm trying to do the math. I mean, in fairness to Genevieve, she didn't like come out and say, hey, I have a mission for 4 mil.
640 million.
But that's a whole lot of... In Ghana,
But if the rumor about her behind is true, that means the money can come.
How what?
No, but you want her to repeat that statement?
No, no, it's okay. We don't want to hear. It's okay. No, it's fine. Yeah, but the thing is, I think Nigerians try to, they overspend more than their budget, especially like with this whole techno thing. Why does he have 2 cars? What does he need 2 cars for? I think the labels are spoiling them. Most when tomorrow he'll wake up and say, you are mad, get out, I don't need you.
Yeah.
Because you have given him boy enough room to just feel anyhow. Like, let him grow into it.
I was going to say, we're so
Just
focused on packaging, we don't even know when to stop.
Exactly.
But that's what the masses who, unfortunately...
You know the
But
funny
it's
thing is,
irritating,
they don't even need to spend that much, because most times when they go to clubs, it's actually the club managers that give them drinks for free. And they have certain things that come for free.
So you
they
think
have
they'll
clothes.
get techno drinks for free?
As long as he has a hit song, they'll do it.
Yeah.
And some of them even give them clothes for
It's quite
free.
visible.
So many things coming freely. I mean, I saw this in Kevin Hart's Real Husbands of Hollywood. I actually noticed that they give celebrities certain things for free.
No, wait,
that means you
can.
can.
About free things. Kel, please tell us about your experiences. What's the most
said you've chopped enough
expensive-
free things.
Because you said it on the side. I don't want it to slide.
Oh,
What
no,
are
like,
the things-
you know, in my heydays.
Okay.
Like, no, people give you stuff for free because they like you, they want you to push their brand.
What kind of
when you
things
go
do
to
they
the
get for
club.
free?
Clothes.
Like different shoes, clothes,
Cars.
shoes. Nobody's giving me car for free. Hello.
you had a car, though.
You are an
brand-
ambassador for something.
That's something. That's an ambassador now. That's a whole contract thing. I'm
but-
just talking about someone just seeing you on the road. Ah, I like your music. Take this khaki.
If they can do it
They can do
for Tonto DK.
Nobody gave to the for free. She's just not
Really?
telling us the truth.
I mean, they gave her so much that she even gave her guy, her hairstyle is 500,000 naira.
She really touched her help.
Like you said, it might be Genevieve might have given her tips on how to buy a $4 million house.
But you know, really, I think aside from celebrities, Nigerians exaggerate the amount a bit. How
Yeah.
can you say Genevieve bought a house of $4 million? So how much does she have left in her account?
Why do you think they said Ghana?
And I don't, Genevieve doesn't strike me as someone who's stupid. I don't think she will overspend money like
She
that.
doesn't even have it. It's the fact she doesn't have. Come on. It seems you don't understand money in
Don't say
this
that,
country.
though, Titi.
Please,
I
she
kind of
doesn't have
disagree
it.
with
She
you.
What's this
rolls.
thing going on with the band?
Yeah, she rolls.
She doesn't have it.
All right, so before we get carried away, let us know what you think, though, about celebrities, their accounts, if they mismanage money, and what do you even think about all these figures that we hear surrounding our celebrities? Do you think they're true or not? Hit us up on Twitter at CoolTV. The blog is the handle. Use the hashtag.
Love to blog.
All right, we're going on a brief break. This is still the blog on Cool TV. We'll be right back. Ow. Ayo, welcome back to the blog on Cool TV, and we're gonna cross over to international waters. Really?
That's like,
All the swimming and backflips as well.
But I don't understand. So if you guys want to cross, you're gonna like swim?
yeah.
I'm gonna be waving at y'all from my yacht. Like, hi.
You're going on a yacht. I'll be going in my PJ, of course.
Titi's mom won't be on that
It
yacht.
was.
PJ.
Was
You
it
know, we
PJ?
call it
Pajamas
PJ.
or
You know,
private jets?
people like us, we call it like a toy PJ.
Okay.
As long as you get across the water, that's all that matters.
As long as it does.
And as long
All
as
right.
nobody
So
does
this
what
one
Masma
is
already did.
about one of Titi's favorite people.
Thank God that was.
Say no to the dress. All right, Lupita Nyong'o wore this very lovely dress to the 2015 Academy Awards and headlined several fashion shows.
Was a pretty dress. Was
This
very
is his
nice.
face.
But I'm gonna talk
Okay,
about
so
the prom. Let's continue.
now Lupita Nyong'o. Okay, so yes, we're talking about Lupita Nyong'o, right? So, well, this dress seems to be the most talked about dress from the awards show because it suddenly got stolen from her hotel room in West Hollywood last week, Wednesday.
Dress is
Sisi, I know you want to say
gorgeous.
something. I say something if I go on.
Wait, but look at this dress on this babe.
It's
What is
nice.
talked about? Okay, the front now.
Authorities, it's okay. I will come back to you. Authorities have stated that the dress was valued at $150,000 to $10 million. Wow, the pearl-adorned Calvin Klein dress suddenly reappeared under a bathroom sink in the same hotel on Friday. Now, according to reports, the thief returned the dress because they realized the pearls were a worthless fake and the dress was not worth much after all. TMZ.com reported that the thief drew their attention to where they could find the dress, and shortly after, detectives they recovered it in a black trash bag underneath the bathroom counter. The thief explained that he had stolen the dress. The thief explained he had stolen the dress when he noticed Lupita's hotel door was left ajar. He then took some of the pearls to an expert in downtown LA and was advised that the pearls were not real. So the thief's main motive for returning the dress was to let the world know about Hollywood's fake BS.
I don't know why I have a feeling it's her brother. I'm just thinking, I mean, she left her door ajar, really.
Really? Her brother?
No, think of it. She left her door ajar, just like that. So what? Lupita is now Paris Hilton that, oh, I'm just walking
but she's
away.
in a hotel
I'm
now.
blonde.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing anything.
If you're in a hotel now, you can decide that it's really safe because they
That
have
you leave
cameras
your door
everywhere.
open in hotel.
Yes, because they have cameras everywhere.
it
I
could have
wouldn't
been a
expect
mistake,
it.
though. Maybe
She's
she
a
thought
black
she had
woman,
closed
no.
it.
She's not blonde. Trust me. No, it's the truth. Paris Hilton can say, oh, I'm so clumsy. The door is open. Yay. Not Lupita. After being in Kenya all these years.
So the question is this: should celebrities be expected to wear expensive clothing by major designers to major events, or should it just really not matter?
Sorry, Kel and Titi, you have on pearls.
What's your point?
Of course they're real.
They're real.
I
Kinabusi
mean,
don't give
Kel's
us
one
fake.
is freshwater pearls, gotten right from the water. In fact, it just
Across
came
the
back
international-
across international waters. Then Titi's one came
show them your
from the
pearls.
They
back garden.
struggled and...
Yes, in Biafra. This is one of the things they fought for in Biafra.
No, let me tell you, these pearls were...
Don't bite your tongue.
Walked away. You know, it's so expensive, I don't even want to. In fact, they should come and steal it like Lupita's clothes.
Don't tempt them. You know now, you just someone outside, just grab your hand. Whoosh,
You know.
the
But
pearl.
yeah, I don't know what the fuss is all about. That's why shout out to Michelle Obama. I remember when she had that upcoming guy design her dress for the inauguration or the dinner, the dance, the ball dance or whatever she had with Obama. That was really cool. Like, it's nice to have people, but that was then though. And then you have the Kate Middleton giving people opportunities. Like, she goes to regular stores, right, Ayo? She's your princess now. You people's princess. She goes to regular stores, actually buys regular clothes, but for some reason, people have to. Nigeria, we don't do it as much, but Hollywood, everything has to be like super, super expensive. And what makes it really bad is the fact that you can't even you can't be caught dead wearing any of those clothes again.
Yes. Who said Nigerians don't do it?
Not
Now they
as
ask
much.
you, what are you wearing? You know, you have to say, even those that bought the things from Primark, say, oh, it's Gucci.
You know, this is Givenchy,
Yeah.
and
Have you
like,
compared Nigerian events close to maybe Oscars or...
I know, it's a different
As
level.
in, like, it looks like this people just bring nylons and coats and
No,
wear.
but they started. They have Nigerian designers
No,
like
it's
Toju
not-
Foye.
But guess what?
They don't really use the designers.
A lot of us,
do.
a lot of our Nigerian celebrities do some things that really shock me. Shout out to Linda Ikeji, but I be checking out on Instagram. Y'all be putting pictures. I don't know if y'all do it. shoes by, dress by, like
Yeah,
the
they do
designer.
it.
Like you're giving designers props.
When
They
you
don't-
bought the
They're not
clothes.
even giving you the clothes. Like, who does that?
Like, what they're doing, they're copying American celebrities,
Yeah.
not knowing that these people get given the clothes for free. So they have to give
have to
a
hide.
shout out to those people. Like,
So
really?
we need to tell them, we need to educate Nigerian celebrities that you shouldn't sell yourselves short. Except Ralph Lauren is giving you clothes for free. Don't say anything about it.
It's
And if
packaging.
you see,
Maybe they're trying to draw Ralph Lauren's attention so he can start giving
Which
them
one?
clothes for
Is it,
free.
is it even
packaging.
about? Is it about having different expensive stuff? Like CKC, for example, we know that he wears expensive stuff.
That
but
boy
for
is
heaven's
designer
sake,
from head to toe. Yes,
that?
doesn't make it
what's wrong with kids? I don't get it.
Relaxer is designer.
I be like,
You know, there's some people, Nigerians are designer junkies. You see some people and they're like underwear by Calvin Klein, bra by, even they say, what beauty, atmosphere, not knowing the atmosphere is Primark design. I'm wearing atmosphere, by the way. I'm like, it's
I think
Primark.
it doesn't matter. Look, basically, if the clothes fit and they look
Yeah.
good on you,
Yeah.
because, like you said, like money can't buy class. You can have on the most expensive dress, the most expensive pair of shoes or whatever, but if you are trashy, you are trashy. If you're classless, you're classless. So I think we should stop putting the hype on designers and blah. And there are actually some good designers in Nigeria
Yeah,
here
of
that
course.
people can buy into.
and
So
please, why in the world should they give Lupita real pearls? Because she cried in 12 years a slave.
Are you
They give me real pearls.
Titi Layo.
I think this is jealous of Lupita Nyong'o.
What was
Like,
that?
really?
That's not how she cried.
You know how she got, it was not cute. She didn't cry like, you know,
Just because of you, I'm
Gabriel
afraid to
Union
watch
goes,
this movie. I still haven't watched the movie. Anytime I want to watch it, I think about
you
Titi
see
saying,
Lupita's face.
because she just cried in it.
But did she get her Oscar? She got her Oscar. So whatever it takes to get an Oscar,
You
if
do
like
it.
Halle Berry, you need to.
well, if like I
watch
mean, if they
football.
can knock down another table as if they're knocking Apako.
What kind of person?
Human being.
Who are you, though?
Look at us up on Twitter. Let us know what, should celebrities be expected to wear expensive clothing by major designers or to major events, or should it not matter at all? Our Twitter handle is @CoolTV, the blog. Use the hashtag.
Love to love.
People are hungry children and they're not even coordinated. All right, let's bring it back home for our third and final story of the day.
Let us sing
The
them.
song is coming up.
The third story of the day always keeps us high. The third story of the day. Hey,
On that note, we're going to go on a break. We'll be right back. This is still the blog on Cool TV.
Yankee.
All right, welcome back to the blog on Cool TV, and hopefully we're done with the singing for this story.
Sing about that.
You're welcome back to the blog on Cool TV. Gloria Ayo, take it away.
Welcome, welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome.
I think they're going to make us do an advert.
No, I don't think so. All right, so Don Jazzy desperately begs for an Adobe in 2015.
Adobe.
Looking for girls now to mark like sticker.
He wants to
Looking
wife
for
them.
Adobe.
Maven Records boss Don Jazzy
What
recently
picture
got
is
the
this?
most funny memes
Oh, poor
when he
man.
posted this picture on Instagram and asked for funny memes. He got responses such as, "You mean the dodo has finished?"
Hey.
"When you see Bay naked, when you're high and try to pay attention in class, the dress is white and gold, ma," among several other hilarious memes. Anyways, well, he asked for these ones and even reportedly posted some on his Instagram page. Little did he know, however, that the fans would not stop there. So he posted another picture of himself holding a paper with the hashtag Africa Against Ebola. That's the picture that we just showed right there. Well, he wanted Nigerians to support the cause to help get rid of Ebola. But instead of just supporting the cause, some people decided to get creative and come for the highly single Don Jazzy. They photoshopped the original hashtag out and replaced the picture with, "Please help, I need to marry in 2015.
Oh, actually, he didn't do this.
I thought he did it himself.
Are you serious?
And the caption read important hashtag Photoshop, hashtag Dora announcement, hashtag only Adobes need reply. Why Nigerians this way? So yes, Don Jazzy not do that himself. Even though this was clearly all in good humor, the question is this: what are your thoughts on Nigerians' seeming obsession with people, especially celebrities, needing to get married ASAP?
Uh-oh. Kella's allowed to say.
Okay, yeah, I think it's just the culture. But first of all, I have to commend Don Jazzy. Don Jazzy is a very generous guy. Every time there's an issue, he comes out like, I might not be a fan, but I don't hate him either, but I just really appreciate that in him. I
What
wish...
if it's because he has a very good publicist who says, you know, this is a good thing to jump on.
No, actually,
No,
he has
not
a
this.
good heart.
Like, he
does.
gives a lot.
Have you not
Fine.
Kelechi?
He's given a
Fine.
lot of... Remember the
Kelechi
girl he
Fine.
gave for cancer? Was it cancer or what?
It seems like it.
And
Kelechi
she
seems
died.
to have a personal...
No, he calls that Kelechi now. He doesn't even call her
fact
Kel.
that- or the fact that
So
he's a generous
they have a
man.
relationship. Anyway, I don't... It's not a... Okay, well, I wanted to say it's not a Nigerian obsession, but I think it's the culture, first of all, that Nigerians will think, oh, this one is getting old, he doesn't want to get married, when will kids come, blah, blah. I mean, it's not your business to tell someone when they should get married. It's just like calling someone and say, oh, you seem like a nice guy, you should be a pastor. It's not your place to define someone's destiny. Let things happen for them. I don't understand.
I think like when you reach a certain age, everybody's just looking at you.
Yeah.
So when are you going to marry now? Oh, yeah, so how old are you?
Do you know how many things I heard yesterday? I think I should get married.
People were
early.
praying for you, right?
Yes, I'm getting married this year. That menopause will not meet me at the door.
Jesus, menopause, really? Like
telling
that
you,
old?
I'm telling
Yeah.
you, like a lot of people.
Why are we...
aunties.
Okay, you know, we all love marriage.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not saying, oh, everyone has to get married, but... You know, I actually didn't know men also went through that thing. I thought it was just women they used to target.
men too.
But men actually go through... Why are we so obsessed with people being married? Like, it's kind of ignorant. Because a lot of marriages in Nigeria, newsflash, a lot of these marriages are not good marriages. Did you know that? I don't even think up to 50% of these marriages are good.
No. Most people get married because, oh, their friends are getting married, so they rush into it. They see somebody that they think, oh, it's cool enough. I think I love him. I think I want to... I think, you know, they're not sure. So they're like, he's married now. Even if I don't really love him now, I can grow to love him. So 5 years down the line, you're looking at the man like,
most people
why am I
actually
here?
just settle because of speeches
Yeah,
from
and
some
I
of the
refuse to
pressure.
settle. I don't care when my husband will come. He will come and he will come, but I refuse to settle and get married to somebody that's more. I'm not questioning myself why.
And it's not that you don't have suitors. Because we know, you know, all of us have
Of course.
Yeah,
7 men
we do.
each. 7
Fine.
And
men.
we're choosing one out of them.
Exactly.
But I think
Let's not
also-
let the men choose us. Let us choose
I
the
think
men we
also
want.
marriage is a status symbol in Nigeria. So marriage is a symbol of responsibility. So obviously he's achieved so much, he's done a lot, he's Maven's boss, and so to now make him to put the full stop on the whole story is for him to get a good wife. So a lot of people are, you know, really anxious for Don Jazzy to get married, and I think some women would want to clap. I'm sure it was a woman that did that hashtag thing. True. just marry me. Everyone wants.
Even men do it, though.
They want to be the first lady of maidens.
Even men talk about men getting married. Get married.
But really, I don't think it's not your place. I mean, you guys should see the way the country is. You guys have pushed so many people into wrong marriages. Like, I know a girl that her husband had been cheating on her right from when they were in a relationship, and she thought, oh, she could change him, and now it is so bad. And it's getting to the point where he will bring the girl into the house he's sleeping with and will not care about the wife. And I was like, well, you knew, as much as people say, oh, take her to get better, I don't like lies like that.
Oh,
you knew it
better.
And you went into it. You knew he was like this.
The thing is that people that are even urging you to get married, people that are even in unhappy marriages, are the ones that tell you, when will you marry? I look at them like, well, really don't? Really?
It's a very rude thing to ask someone. It's like asking somebody about, oh, you're fat. Ah, you're getting fat. Or, see, that's one of the questions you never ask.
You're getting old.
You're getting
when
old.
When will you marry?
When will you marry? Those are
none of your business, okay? No, focus on your own life.
How about the other side whereby it's not people putting pressure on you to get married. The pressure is coming from inside. So you want to get married because some people actually have that desire, you know, from a very young age. All their mind's thoughts is when I'm going to get married. So don't accuse just society. But even people
that's just the minority, though.
You think?
Most people are pressured by society to get married. Most people are, see, I'm sure
that
people out there that
feel
that
the
would,
pressure from outside pressure.
The outside pressure is much. Their parents are pressuring them. It's just but
so you know, I kind of get Ayo's point because I remember when I was in school, I was saying, you know, when I'm 25, I would have been married with at least a kid. And at the point when I was getting 25, I was like, hey, God, I'm not in a relationship. So I wasn't feeling it from outside.
What made you pick 25?
What made you pick 25? It was just something I fancied. I wanted to have a young marriage.
Mine was 26. I actually picked that age. Like, when I'm 26, see how all of us are just revealing our ages.
Anyway, it's a man proposes God to that.
Oh no, I'm younger than 23, so there's still time.
Forever 25 over here.
Because my mom got married at 23, and I thought it was the ideal age. Wanted to have my kids before 30.
The good old days. Those were the good old days.
The good old days. But let us know what you think about the good old days, though. I'm just joking. Let us know. The question again is this: what are your thoughts on Nigerians' seeming obsession with people, especially celebrities, needing to get married ASAP? Our Twitter handle is @CoolTVTheBlog. We're also on Facebook, though. @CoolTV Nigeria is the handle over there. Always, always, always use the hashtag
#LoveToBlog. Why didn't you do it, Gloria?
I was focusing on my singing.
Okay, so we got our real piece, ripe, hot, and ready. Well, we are going to go on a brief break right now. We'll be right back.
Break.
Please editing off my phone. One
Who has deleted what?
Okay, look at this picture.
Oh, that's a nice look at him.
Was it how slim you were there, Gloria?
Am I that fat now?
No, as in you just look younger. How many years ago is this?
A year
I think
and a half.
Are you serious?
Like when you do long hair. Suits you a lot. And dark hair. Dark hair makes you look younger. When we first started, remember when the first hair you did?
That horrible hair.
It wasn't horrible.
Are you adjust your shirt from the collar?
It was horrible to touch. But
But it looked better.
look at that.
Just see his mixture. This guy is an Okpo.
He's a Limpopo. No, maybe because you couldn't see the pants and it's not colored.
His face.
Face was he did.
He did?
Yeah. It's because it's black and white.
But he's like 40 something. I should leave Jericho for the boys.
Even pitying the guy himself.
Why?
Okay, ladies, it's time for the real piece. We've had so much fun. Welcome back to the blog.
What's this news voice? So yes, hello, okay. So yeah, we are done with the international story. Now we're gonna come with the local story. So yes, and
back to you,
I'm just sorry. It's just sometimes when I listen to Nigerian news, I'm like,
you switched into Nigerian info format.
Right.
And
Nigerian info format is like, woo, yeah, let's go talk, yeah. Okay.
Even Ayo looks confused. Like we don't do that. We don't do that on Nigerian info. Stop it.
We have fun. It's interesting, but.
As a correspondent. Special correspondent.
I like that one on a Tuesday, not today. Anyway, our real piece today is freedom for the children. When I watch TV and someone says, "Oh, mom, you're crazy," I'm like, "Yeah." If my kids tell me, "Mom, you're crazy," I'm going to be like, "Oh no, I'm not crazy, baby." Oh no,
I have never ever seen that thing as cute. Anytime I see it, I'm like, hey, it was my child.
You see them. Child battering.
Speak on the freedom.
Okay.
Titi, the freedom fighter.
Okay, growing up, most of us experienced varying and often complicated upbringing tactics from our respective parents or guardians. Now, some tactics we've grown to love, while the others we never want to practice. The focus of today is discussing freedom for our children, narrowing it down to their relationships with the opposite sex or same sex for some people. At what age are children allowed to have romantic relationships with the opposite sex? Should we trust our children enough to leave them in a room alone with an opposite sex?
When you leave my roof, you do what you got to do.
Thank you.
Or as long as you're under my roof, you go by my rules.
If not, I brought you into this world. Sister, brother, I will take you out.
Okay, when did you start dating, though?
But this is not about.
No, but to be honest, I think we would be only deceiving ourselves to say that you would have kids as teenagers and they wouldn't date. I'd rather they date and I'm aware of it and we talk about it. So, I had people, one of my role models, her style of parenting is very weird. She's Nigerian, but she's lived abroad for a while. But even then, she's very, very liberal. But I see the trust that she has gained with her daughter. So before that one does anything, even when she says, "Mommy, I slept on the same bed with a boy," blah, 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 she tells her mom. So there's certain things that
How old is this daughter, sorry?
From when she was like 16 or so, now she's 19. And I really respect that relationship. So I wouldn't say, "Oh, let me buy you this and give you sex education so when you're sleeping with the boy, you know how to do it." I'm going to want to talk to you because you're a teenager, you have hormones raging. I fancy this, but you will fancy boys.
Exactly, you have hormones raging.
Yeah, but
you can date very platonically.
So wait, your 16-year-old daughter is going to say, "Oh, mom, my friend's coming to see me." First of all, she doesn't indicate whether he or she, and the next thing, this boy pops up. "Oh, this is my friend Tosin." "Oh, okay, welcome. I'm just going to play in my room."
No
and they close the door, and you'll be like, "Oh, he's fine."
No rooms, but they can date. They can go out to the cinema and things, but no rooms, no funny business. We will talk.
Will you chaperone?
The car is very comfortable.
Sorry?
Too.
Will you chaperone?
Yeah, if
the car is
of course.
I would want them to date openly.
You better chaperone them to the cinema because cinema is dark. Things happen in the cinema too.
I'm telling you.
Even in the daytime.
I think it depends on the relationship you have with your child. For me, I tell my mother everything. So I didn't do certain things when I was younger because I could not imagine the day when I would have to reveal to her and the disappointment I would see on her face. So many times I didn't do certain things not because my mom did, but because of the trust she had in me. You would say to my mother, "I did this." She would say, "No, that's not my daughter," even though sometimes I did them. But she would say, "No, that's not my child." And because of that trust she had in me, there were certain things I did not do. So that actually made me a better person than if she was always saying, "Don't do this, don't do that, don't do this."
Because you did turn out well.
I'm not all children turn out well. Do you know what? So actually piggyback from what you said, I know a mom that is that way, liberal with her child. Her child sleeps with a guy and comes to tell her. Now, the first time the woman said it to me, because I've forgotten, why were we having this deep conversation? She said it, I'm like, "I'm sorry, you're her mother first before you're her friend." For her to even have the guts to come and tell you, "Oh, I slept with that guy, he wasn't good in bed," it shows that you've lost. I'm telling you the truth. I didn't mince words. I told her it shows that you've done a bad job as a mother. For her to, she wasn't even saying it with remorse. She wasn't saying, "Oh God, I slept with him, I regret it." No, she was saying, I slept with him and he wasn't good in bed. I'm like, are you joking?
No, that's taking it to a new
level.
No.
So what exactly are you teaching? If you cannot teach this, I feel if you're close to your child, what I feel you should do is to be able to tell your child even your own experience. You have to explain to them that, oh yes, you're a teenager, I know now it's tempting, but I was a teenager once and I thought my parents were blabbing, but I did it and this is where it got me to. Not that you're deceiving them that, oh yeah, I have a boyfriend, yay, let's dance together. No.
But I see what I was saying, because I think ultimately they'll do it anyway. Because I know, Daddy, I'm sorry, but I didn't have a boyfriend officially, but you know, I kind of had toasters, and I give them some time. I did, in a very casual way. But there are kids that actually go all the way out, and when the parents are like, and we're being too strict, and we're saying, no, you can't see this boy. They're gonna go see the boy anyway. Yeah. Because your eyes are not on them 24 hours. So maybe there should be a balance. You should have that talk. I wouldn't say too much of it, but I want to be close to you enough to at least know, even if I don't agree with what you're doing.
At what age would it be acceptable for your child, girl or boy, to come and meet you to say, oh, I fancy this person, or I kind of like this person, or I kiss this person? Like, when I look at kids these days, like, it's like they mature way too quickly, and I don't know at what age I should be comfortable with them saying such things to me. Even like my younger ones at home, I'm like...
My little cousin, my mom actually accidentally stumbled into her journal. She didn't mean to pry. And she saw where she talked about having a crush on a boy. And she got really embarrassed that we found out, and I don't, it's normal. This girl couldn't have been more than 7.
It's normal to crush on boys, to like boys.
Do you know what age I started having crush on guys? My mother would be shocked to know how young I was, but I didn't do it. It was innocent. That's what I'm saying. It's how to steer them the right way to say that what you're doing is not an abomination. It's not something terrible. It's expected of your age. However, you don't have to act on you feeling that way. I want to be able to let them not go and hear the wrong things outside. So tell me, before I was 10, I was already thinking one boy, and to be honest, it was very innocent. It wasn't in any way sexual or anything. It was just, oh, I like this boy, hey, you know that. And I'm thinking about it then, like, if I look at him now, I'm thinking, are you all right in the head? Yeah. But if I had someone to talk to about that, just when my mom says it's normal, don't worry, you would find a man you would love, who would love you. And
it's actually better that they can come to you as the parent than going to their fellow friends who know nothing.
I'm sorry to shame my elder brother on this, my elder brother was a virgin for such a long time. We're even beginning to wonder at a point. The thing is, we actually thought he was gay at the point because it was...
How did you guys know he was a virgin first of all?
Even in uni, as in his friends tried and tried until they spot him in one way, they sha found a way. Anyway, I heard my mom say something to him. My mom told him one day that, you know what, if you like one girl and you sleep with this one girl, I don't know why she even had to advise him that way, and she never told me, but it's fine. She was like, if you like one girl and sleep with that one girl, she was like, you will like 20 other girls in your life. So will you sleep with 20 other girls just because you like them? You feel, okay, let me sleep with them. So she was trying to explain to him that even when she was growing up, she was liking people, but you just know that you have to discipline yourself. If not, you end up sleeping with the whole women in the world. So I feel it's okay for your child to come at any age to say, oh, I like this person. But it's not okay to say, oh, it's normal, it's acceptable. Try to let them know that it's normal, but don't act on everything.
Exactly. And sometimes you need to let them know that sometimes crushes are just crushes. They're not real. They are here today and gone tomorrow.
Like they're so silly.
Please don't be like Kris Jenner and her.
No.
Kimberly through losing her virginity and stuff.
That's not... We shouldn't even be mentioning, I'm sorry to say, mother and Kris in the same sentence. Honestly,
she's all business.
She's a manager.
All right, let us know what you think on Twitter, though, about freedom and children, and at what age is it appropriate for children to come to you to let you know they're in relationships or they like somebody, or just let us know, what freedom you think children should have when it comes to talking about the opposite sex. Hit us up on Twitter at CoolTV, the blog is the handle. We're also on Facebook at CoolTV Nigeria is the handle. Use the hashtag
Love to Blog.
If you have any personal stories, music, any personal stories, pictures of videos.
Sing.
If you have any pictures on Facebook,
Backup dancers.
Send to our Facebook, email, Twitter, YouTube, everything. We are there.
Okay, as I was saying, if you have personal stories, pictures and videos you want us to feature on the show,
I just sang it, but it's fine.
Send us an email, blog@cooltv.co. Okay. I think we had a winner from the last week's competition.
Yes.
Yeah. Our winner was Adebola, and I need to check.
Please,
I need to double check that.
Name
okay, y'all just talk. Let me just double check that.
Adebola.
Sorry, I need to double check it so you can be talking.
Keep singing it.
We pledge peace all the time. We pledge
peace. I can be like Jotun Tatuila. Backup dancer.
All right, at Anlemi Adebola.
I feel used.
Anlemi Adebola.
She just used.
You won. We're going to send you a DM with your winnings and everything after the show. So, yeah, congratulations to you.
Yay! Our first win. No, not first. We've had other winners on the show, but one of our winners.
Yeah.
This is true.
Okay. So I think we've come to the end of the show, right?
She's serious.
Although we've come.
No, that's old. Let's sing another
something
song.
new.
I was getting in the groove.
Would you meet?
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Farewell.
No, that's old too.
How about Spice Girls? Goodbye, my friend. Oh, Titi does not know this song.
She doesn't know that song.
Sound of Music.
Please, why can't we sing our language? Asirim ge bye bye yo. Asirim ge bye bye yo.
Really?
Yoruba, take it away.
Odabo.
Sing it.
Oh, sing it. Odabo. Odiola. Amarira Lola.
Girl, give them in Akwa Ibom.
Give them.
I'm not quite sure what to sing in Akwa Ibom.
Gloria, give them in Yoruba or Igbo.
Sanu, Nagode.
Okay.
Tomorrow.
Messiere, oh, Messiere. No, sorry, not Messiere. Essiere, oh,
How do they dance?
Messiere.
Our neck action is
All of you tomorrow.
What was that?
I promise I understand Efik. It's hard for me to speak it.
Your Igbo, which one is your understand Efik?
Anyway, so yeah, we shall be here same time tomorrow. Start time channel 196, 3 to 4 p.m. Cool TV, the blog. We out.
Ow!